How's it going, everybody? It's going. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. So levels visited, level state flag. So basically what I want to work on is keeping score in the loading screen of how much you have done. Although right now I'm having second thoughts about whether we want to do that. Maybe we do. Like, in when we ship the witness, we put number of puzzles on the loading screen, number of solved puzzles, and people were into that, I guess. So like I guess I do that here too, and if we don't like it, we can just not display it. How's my weekend so far? I've been in a bad mood today. So I don't know. My day went by really fast. I really expected I expected to have more of a day today. Do I put a lot of thought beforehand into the structure of my code or do I brute force it? Neither. Why do you think those are the two options? What do you mean by brute force it? No, you just do what you know is pretty likely to be good, and usually it's good. Like if you don't know how to write code that's probably going to be good the first time, that's just practice that you need to do. You need to put in some reps. Very curious what the snakebird flag is for. It's when a level has snakebird. At some point, you may play a level that has Snakebird. The Snakebird nature. All right. Okay, this sucks. So we don't have the information. So when you're playing a level, right, we know what the name is of that level because that's how we loaded it. And then you win the level. And we say, hey, you won the level. Congratulations. We don't know inside the level um, whether it's, one of these more major levels that we want to count. All that happens outside in the overworld. But the overworld might not be loaded for all we know. I mean, I guess we should just always load it at startup of the game, even if you're not in the overworld. That's maybe not great if you're on a mobile device. So maybe I just don't do this right now, actually. Because that gives me time to consider whether I want to do this specific thing. There are ways around it. So, like, we can have a command that just like scans the levels in the overworld and generates some code that we run at startup that, like, you know, tells you, basically just puts in a hash table the flags of what's a major level, what's a minor level, and all these things. Maybe we don't need that anyway. We were gonna maybe draw too many numbers. Um. Okay. Currently, we don't know if a level is major or gold when we call note victory, because that happens inside the level. Info is on the overworld. Okay, but we do have like tower unlocks. Instead of major level solved, I think for gold solved, we actually meant tower unlocks. Let's just do that. And we can leave the major levels solved in case we want to know that. Okay. So we set that flag. All right. And then when we are saving, we compute levels solved. All right. And we compute it right here. Right. What's it called? Tower unlocks. Okay. So this ought to be already in the data. We're just putting it in a convenient place. Oh, this is the code that prints it. Let's do this in the other order. That way we always draw the number first. At least if we're in English, we'll see about other languages. All right. I mean, I feel like that should have... Oh, because we did overworld reset. We did overworld reset, so... So these aren't unlocked. Note tower unlock. Do we ever call this? There's not a name. Oh, wait. Tower unlock signaled. Right. I'm so confused. So part of the problem is, back when I wrote some of this code, which was all placeholder because we weren't doing all the accounting yet, I had different names for things and whatever. I was thinking about things slightly differently because things evolve over time. Okay. Let's just think about, okay. So this isn't tower unlocks. Okay, first of all, um, see, part of what's going on here was, oh, all the information is in the flags. So when we save, we just iterate over them and we just make a number and that's convenient, right? Problem is, problem is, um, what is what is moving an object? It's got to be like upstairs. It must be like close to where I was, but upstairs. Okay. How do you balance working at home? Blah, blah, blah. Do you have a strict schedule? Look, why do people have this kind of question? I don't understand. Like, look, do what you want to do with your life. Spend your time how you want to spend it. All right. If you want to make things, like if you want to make video games, for example, do that. Right. It's not like it's not like some kind of arcane, mysterioso secret method for how do you possibly sit down and make a video game. The answer is you sit down and you make a video game. And yeah, it takes a long time sometimes, but if you want to do it, you do it, right? If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. So if your question is, how do you make yourself do things that you don't want to do? The answer is, I don't. I don't do that. If you don't want to do, if you don't want to make video games, you don't have to. It's fine. There's so many video games on Steam. We don't need more, right? Obviously. But what if you want to? Then you do, and it's not a big deal. Like, again, all these kind of questions are just usually from people who don't want to actually pull the trigger and go do anything. But they just want to think about it and worry about it and consider what it would be like or whatever. And it's like, that's just a waste of time, dude. If you're not doing the thing you know you should be doing, it'll cause some kind of discomfort when you're not doing them. Yeah, that's how it is for me. I agree with that statement. So maybe I do a nutty hack. This sounds like a nutty hack, but it's actually good because it's robust to some things. And what it is after we do the level unlocks and stuff, we'll recompute from looking at the level entries only when you're in the overworld. And then if you're not in the overworld, we just won't update that number. The problem with that is we have some special level entries in the end game. But like we can cross that bridge when we come to it. There is a thing we can do about that as well. I like this because it solves. So what I was worried about, even if I had this information and I was solving this problem the way that I was just describing, like if we change the name of a level or something, then it messes up the stats. Because you would have the old version and the new version and they would both count. Okay, we're gonna change how it works. You feel like doing things you don't want to do that need to be done is what it means to be disciplined and to have character. Yes, I mean that is the case. That is the case, but here's the thing. This is an art, and if you're doing art only by discipline and with no inspiration or no ideation or no joy, it's probably going to suck. There are definitely places where discipline is very valuable. But like if you're going to force yourself to do a job by having discipline, then probably it shouldn't be video games. It should probably be something more useful anyway. Right? But yeah, discipline is obviously very valuable. But the real reason, like, dude, I've been working on this game forever. Like, literally forever. For longer. I've been working on this game longer than anyone in chat has been alive. All right. And why haven't I just given up and abandoned the project like everybody else does? Because I want to get it done and I want to make these things more than I want to make anything else. And more than I want to do anything else with my life, apparently. And those are the people who are going to make these things. And if that's you, great. And if it's not you, that's fine too. But it's all really simple. Like making it a weird thing is not the way to succeed in the games industry. It's simple. If you want to make it, you do the work. And if you don't want to, you don't. I have friends who once upon a time identified just as much as me as thoughtful game developers making art games or whatever interesting games, and then those people just didn't sit in the fucking chair and make the games. And now it kind of doesn't matter at some point if you think of yourself as a game developer if you didn't actually do it, right? How much time do I waste on TV or social media, etc.? Basically zero time on TV because TV shows they're just like unwatchably bad. All of them approximately. Social media I waste too much time on. I spend too much time reading trash on Twitter for sure. Like easily 2 hours a day. It's way too much. I don't know, not every day, but I don't know. And a lot of that is probably like while I'm sitting at the restaurant waiting for them to bring food or whatever. So it's not like it's free time being wasted. However, it's probably better just to have a clear mind at those times anyway, right? Mechanics in this game look deep. They are very deep. They're very deep. Okay. Um yeah, okay. I'm going to do it this other way. Okay, this is really confusing. All right, we're going to delete this. We're going to undo this. Okay, we're doing this backwards. We're going back to this. Okay, if towers I mean, should I do it like the witness where it's the small plus the next plus the next? X has not been very fun for a while. It hasn't been fun for me basically ever. Like once you have a lot of followers on social media, it sucks. It doesn't suck as bad now as when everybody was trying to destroy my life every 2 months, years back. But you know, all right, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to go solved plus whatever major plus whatever towers. I like this. I like this format. Okay. Oh, solved colon whatever solved. That wouldn't have been very good. Okay. So, level solved, tower unlocks. All right. We have major level solved. All right. Okay. Okay. Solve stats. Okay. This is not going to be called solved, but we'll figure that out in a minute. And then, okay. So we're just going to call this at the appropriate time in the overworld. Okay. All right, so activated. This is called activated. I think this is solve T target is our main thing. Okay. It compiles. Okay, so for now, we will just do this. There's a place where we compute these. Update level set solved states. Okay. There we go. Zero major, though. 77 towers. We've got that backwards. Let's make sure about this. Let's find a level. You gotta find a level what ain't been solved. Like these. Okay. There we go. So we just hadn't updated it with the better code. All right, so 509, 72 major, 7 towers. This 42:37 hours was a bug as well. We were counting the time woefully incorrectly. All right, well, we're saving those stats now. That's pretty good. 72 major. I guess that's right. It's a lot of freaking levels. All right, well, we're going to take the W on that. Display. Um, Multi-level solve stats on the load screen. Oh, you know what? You know what we got to do? Just to safeguard this, we need to make sure we really only call this from the overworld. Because like I said, there are other places. There are other places that actually have level entries on them. And we don't want to overwrite these stats. ChatGPT definitely would have overwrote the stats, just like I almost did. Dude, there's no way. There is no way an LLM is ever going to do this stuff. It has to be, you just have to solve general AI. You have to have something that actually understands the situation and reasons and thinks deeply. And the thinking is not this BS like I'm actually just saying I'm thinking and I'm searching web pages. It has to actually be thinking. $42, 37 hours. Yeah. Refunded. Vibros say that Claude is doing that when you give access to your code base. Uh-huh. I'm sure they say that. They also say it's their girlfriend. So, you know, how many levels will be unlocked for the demo? I don't know if there will be a demo. There might be. You know, like for example, Steam has all these Next Fests and stuff where you have demos. It's just, it's a significant amount of bother to do a demo, and I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure how useful it is. Do you think demos reduce pirating? No, why would demos reduce pirating? Do you think people go to the Pirate Bay because they want to play a demo? That's just an excuse that pirates use to justify the fact that they're pirating things. That's not real, especially because of Steam's 2-hour refund window. Like you automatically have a demo on Steam. You just play the game. Demo is mainly to generate wish lists. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And the question is, how effective is it at generating wish lists relative to other things that one might do? Any ideas on how to reduce pirating? I was going to say something snarky, but no. Your demo in the Dragon Showcase got about 1,300 wish lists. Is that a lot? Like what? So let's say you get 1,000 wish lists. In practical terms, do we even know what that means with regard to the Steam algorithm? You thought maybe putting your own version of the game on pirate sites free of malware very early, then just having a link in game to the Steam page where you grovel and beg and ask them to deign to buy your game. No. No, you don't negotiate with terrorists, dude. You just have to have self-respect, right? I wish list in a short amount of time. I mean, if you just do good launch publicity for your game right before it launches, you would get wish lists from that, and then you don't have to do a demo. I don't know. Should pay Obama to do a sponsored stream. I don't want Obama to do a sponsored stream for my game, but there's some other people I could pay. Internet celebrities. Okay. We got to do another thing. This is the other thing that I want to do tonight. I am not sleeping that well sometimes in this apartment, and it's a problem. I think it's that I didn't sleep well. I don't actually know. Okay. Okay. So we're going to add a marker called grant rank. I think we have a field on this. We have a float parameter and a string parameter. We don't have an integer parameter. Awesome. All right. It's like JavaScript. Is it called character rank? Okay. I didn't get these right. Okay. Storing enum as a float. Well, I mean, this is a general field. It's not it's not for this one thing. It's for like anything that you might want to do with a marker, right? All right. Let's we're in debug build. Okay. Um so we'll do one here. Where's my markers? I don't see them because they're off. Okay. There we go. Grant rank. Are we wait, is it script name that we're checking here? Script name. Grant rank 2. All right. And then when you get here, grant rank 4. We should factor this into a function because the reason I'm saying 2 and 4 is that ranks 1, 3, and 5 happen a different way. They don't happen by getting to places. Um, so okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. Easy clap. When am I going to refactor everything? What? How's a new apartment compared to last one? It's got a lot of pluses, but it's also a little smaller and there's some inconveniences. And I just haven't finished moving in. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. All right, when I step here, didn't work. Why not? It's there. Grant rank, float parameter 2. All right, we're gonna run in the debugger because I mean that was pretty simple what we just tried to do. Didn't work. We don't want to do this yet. Okay. There's no marker. What? $83.72. Why is there no marker? $83.72.33. Why? Oh God. Who did that? I mean, I'm not sure that that's what happened, but maybe. Who who set this marker to be not snap to grid? That's retarded. All right. Um Somehow I don't think that's the issue, but oops. Why do we keep going here, please? Don't do that. Please go here, please. Please go here. Hey, it was the flag. Okay. The ranks are stupid. Don't worry about that. Lol. Okay, now I'm screwed. Um, there was a better way to do that, I guess. Right. Had to clear that one as well. Why does it still say visitor? Oh, because we didn't save. Oh, maybe we did. Okay. So that saved my rank. I mean, really, we should invoke an autosave when that happens. Wait, what is this error? Multiple overlapping camera Z lock. Let's do this. So when you have markers, you could make it a more complex shape in that way. But if you're in more than one and they conflict, you need to know which one is the priority. I don't know. Is this messed up? Ah, there's two markers on top of each other. Lol, paste error. Lol, paste error. Video games. Video games. All right. So, now what? Let's make sure this doesn't say. Yeah. Okay. Um, what was I doing before? I was gonna go to the code. I was gonna request save of campaign state. Okay. Now we'll test. Oh God, I have to do this manually. Bubble's gonna land on my head. Hey. That didn't save though. Why didn't that save? Oh, because we didn't recompile since I edited that. That's why. Okay. Cool. Cool. I will take the W on that. And then we gotta, like I said, we gotta grant rank the other way. All right. All right. If name is equal to we're going to have to go figure out what these rank names really are. Like at the end of Scooby-Doo. Red Ice victory level name ground. Ground. Okay. So we should probably, yeah, I don't know. What level is it? Fix exploit. All right. Fix exploits like over here. Yes. Okay. So that worked. Cool. Grant rank when solving certain levels. Release date is not yet determined, but believe me, I would like to get the game done. Believe me. Okay. Um, yeah. So there's one more thing I want to do. Yeah. All right. So that should work. Get rid of those hacks. And that might be it for tonight. These were very simple things that we programmed, but, you know, they were just sitting on the to-do list for a long time. And I was just like, I want to get them going. Although, could do a little bit of bonus. Hooking up our achievement functions. You know what? We'll put these in grant rank. Forget it. Forget it. All right. I guess we save. Wait. If we save the achievement bits. Oh, yeah. Okay. So these we don't need to rescan. But these ones we do. I mean, when I do. Yeah, that'll be some annoying code to write at some point. I just wanted to do the rank related achievements because we were just working on that code. Okay. All right. I think it's bedtime for me. Maybe we will play some cards. What's that underscore I function? It just takes a tag for a string and looks it up in the internationalization file. And based on whatever language you're doing, you know. you know. All right, let's do some cards. Should we try playing Dungeon Warfare again before bed? Or have I given up on that game forever? We were playing it earlier today and it just was not fun anymore. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I wanted to put 5 on the 4 so I could put 4 on the 5, but the thing is, we've got this 2, 3, 4 gap, right? That's kind of a big deal because otherwise these are a pain in the ass. And then we get 21 off by putting the 5 on the 4. All right. So we're going to go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Four on the 3 for 20. And 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah. We're poning noobs here in Noob Pwn City. Noob Pwn City. All right, so where's blue 3? We could get blue 2 here, right? Very easily. Or yeah, that's not very good. All right, blue 2. Bam. All tower defense games are kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, no lie detected. Put this over here. Don't know why I didn't see that. So red 7 goes. Take care of that. Should I YOLO this? We could do 5 4. If the YOLO has enough steps, I figure that we're doing okay. I could YOLO this. Where's red 8? Right there. So that goes actually. So red 8 pops off. 6 goes down here. 3 pops off. 14, we don't know. And then Let's just do this. I feel like doing this. Oh, and then 4, 5, 6 just goes, duh. Easy clap, and then 7 goes. Okay, should have seen that earlier, shouldn't I? Now. Red 9. Blue 8. Oh, that's easy. All right. Now what? Let's do this. Kind of YOLO'd that, but oh, that'll go. Holio. All right, let's get rid of 13. Uh-oh, we're in danger here. We want to get rid of 13. We also want to get rid of 12, 11, 10. And then, okay, the problem is, okay, wait. I think it's just left to right, right? So if I do this, it'll go 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 0, 1, and then we'll get strength, right? No! All right, wheel's fine. I don't know. I miscalculated. It's fine. All right, we'll play a little bit of Dungeon Warfare. I'm gonna regret this. So much for being tired. Well, I can play Dungeon Warfare while tired. Flooded digestion. $50, useless. Upgrades, useless. So these things do damage, I guess. Alright. Let's not do any runes. Oh, we got Minecrafts. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do here? Got dudes coming in. We got a vault. Oh, we got to place the stone that the builders rejected. Where do we do that? It could be down here, right? It could be down here by the vault. Or it could be up here. Like, you want to force people to run against this, right? So, like, we could put some crates. Okay, here's the plan. Wait, they go over the water? Why are they going over the water? Is that a bug? Let's find out if that's a bug or if that's real. Okay. I want them to go up here and then around. So we're gonna go crate. Okay. I actually don't want that. Yeah. Okay, we're forcing them to at least a little bit go through the Minecraft. It's going to cost a lot to build more chests, so we'll hold off a bit. I feel like dudes are just going to fly over here and pwn my base. And this will be deeply regrettable. Dude, that hardly did any damage. Forgot about these. Oh, I gotta do this. Whoa! Balloons! The balloons are flying straight into my base. If I block this off, though, they have to go up and around, right? Dude, this is gonna take forever. We didn't get our soul harvester gold thing. Which honestly would have been pretty good. We're not using arcane at all. We should though. You know, these should have been out here. Uh-oh, these guys are gonna be tough. No! No! Get him! at all these guys. Yeah, we need the money thing, dude. We're screwed. How many hits do we get? So I kind of want to downgrade something we're not using. And upgrade the poison, because poison hits those guys. I mean, that's pretty good. Wait. Why would you reduce duration? Oh, you just kill guys faster, I guess. And this kills guys slower. I don't care about that. Bolts increased to 5 over 3. So that's a 66%. These are both good, but we're going to do this one. All right. Okay, we are not going to do... Well, I don't know. We want all of these. I mean, maybe no bolties. Can I buy more slots? No, because I haven't been getting the things. We could just go farm those. Okay, we're gonna try not having that. As ridiculous as that is. Alright, same spot. Kinda. We're gonna do this though. That'll protect us from the balloons. Oh, I had this still, by the way, I think. I never fired that off. Whoops. I mean, maybe we just let him come through here in the start. Because, like, what? This Minecraft is not doing much to them, right? So how does this work? Is that in a, it's in a wall. Gold per unit 5. Okay, the problem is the only thing that we have that'll fight the balloons so far is the sword guys. But we'll put an arcane up here too, and that'll help. Might be in trouble already. No! Oh, that was a waste. Oh god, we couldn't get our arcane up in time, dude. Sword guy, why isn't the sword guy popping the balloons? Okay. Not having the Warhammer bolt gun is not good for this. Okay, we absolutely need arcane for the heavy guys. Unless you just do tons of poison for those guys. Let's try that. Let's try... Warhammer bolt gun. Or dart trap. This actually was not bad, this like forcing them to come around the corner again. Because then we have this. Oh, but we don't have arcane anymore. So maybe it doesn't matter. Alright. Anyway. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna fight the balloons. And we're gonna do that. Hey, wait. Why do I have a necromancer down here? Get the balloons! So wait, what was killing all the balloons the first time? Did I have this upgraded? Why are you guys telling me to start with a whole soul harvester when I am starting with a soul harvester? Making the Minecraft pistons. The Minecrafts only mount on walls. They're the most useless thing ever. There's like no way to push guys into the water here. Can a guy get double harvested is the question. Hey! That guy got in. That guy almost got in. So Necromancer, you have to micromanage a little bit. Boulders are not very good on these guys, are they? Oh, I killed my necromancer with the boulder. Oh, I killed my necromancer with the boulder. We would have won. It's not a very fun game. I don't know. All right. Bedtime, everybody. Thanks a lot. See you later.